Guys, it's your girl Danny TV. I'm recording for my own safety. I do not feel safe around Oakline Police Department. They are here at the park racially profiling us. We come up to this park all the time. This is our daily park, right? It's kind of like a forest preserve. It's a public park as well. You got people that jog, that run, that come up here with their dogs. They bring their kids. It's a huge park. You got people that play basketball. You got a porta potty actually too. They have a baby park behind me. It's really like a really nice park, right? This is the second time that we've been coming up here for over a year, but this is like the second time of us coming up here throughout that year that we dealt with racial profiling from Oakline Police Department. But this is actually like my first time recording them. Let me tell y'all exactly what just happened so nobody would be confused, because I'm gonna post some shorts too. But I highly recommend that y'all see, people, they be too interested in going to the shorts instead of actually being interested in going to watch the whole video. So I'm gonna break it down to those that's actually paying attention. We pull in here like all the time. Behind me, as you can see, is the entrance or the exit, either one. We pull in here like all the time. Soon as we park, my husband was like, wow, here they come. So they rolled through the parking lot here real slow and watched us. My husband immediately got out the car and started to record. We always record the police for our own safety. I don't trust them. I told him, I was like, nah, leave it alone, because all they're going to say is they're just doing their jobs, which is canvassing the area. You know, technically it is supposed to be a park district employee that does this, like it always is. So I'm trying to figure out how come. And honestly, like, the only time we really do see them is when we come up here. No lie. That's the only time we see them, is when we come up here. Because this is kind of like it's like a predominantly Arabian, Hispanic, and white area, you know. It's only like one black family that we see that will come up here to walk their dog, and they kind of like stay behind the park, but they rarely come up here. Anyway, I told them, I'm like, leave it alone. They just gonna say they doing their job. That's all it is to it. So next thing I know, he drives off down here, because it's like three parking lots for this. It's like three parking lots for this big park. It has a baseball field too, by the way. But we park in this one all the time. We always park over here. We never park over there. They want to come bothering us, riding past real slow, watching us and stuff like that. Next thing you know, they pull off after they got a good look at us. They pulled off and they went over there by the basketball court, and they parked over there diagonal so that they can watch us. Like, the way that they were parked was so that they can watch us. This is what I call gang stalking too, y'all. Let me get under the tree. It's too much sun. This is exactly what I be saying. So they park diagonal so that they can watch us. I felt uncomfortable with my car being turned, around a certain kind of way. So I was like, you know what? I'm finna turn my car towards facing them, because you ain't about to watch me. Like, what the hell? Why is y'all even bothering us? So we turned our car around facing towards them. Next thing you know, as soon as we did that, they pulled off. And guess what they did? When they pulled off, you could tell they were upset about it. So they came back around the corner, and then they saw my husband. So that's what really made them. They turned the corner, and they came down the street right here. Make sure I'm pointing at it right. They came down the street right there, and they parked right there, facing towards us. Like behind a tree, facing towards us, and they were literally watching us. So I said, okay, so now I told my husband to leave them alone, but I'm about to start recording them because now y'all really fucking with us. So as they were watching us, right, my husband started recording. Well, he was already recording them. He walked off to get away out of their view. He walked off down this way. Why the hell, soon as he did that, y'all, they hit a U-turn. They hit a U-turn, went around the corner, came back around where he was at, right here by the railroad tracks. Pulled up on him real slow, looked at him, and rolled past again. Next thing you know, they're over there in the third parking lot down there by the doggy park. And they was sitting there parked like real far away, but to the point where they can still see us. Like they're literally keeping tabs on us in this park. And so I told my husband, I pointed it out. I said, baby, they sitting over there in the third parking lot by the doggy park, and they're watching us again. So they sat there for, you can tell that they noticed that we were still watching them too, because they sat there for about a good 2 to 3 minutes, and then they pulled off again. Once they pulled off, they went towards the direction of the main street, which is Southwest Highway, as if they were leaving. But I had a strong feeling that they didn't go anywhere. I had a feeling that they were somewhere around here still watching us. So we started to talk. All of a sudden, this is the tripped out part. All of a sudden, as we're talking, I turn my head, right, to look behind me. Yo, they not even in the parking lots no more at this point, y'all. They behind the houses watching us. They were, I'm finna point it out. Y'all, they was literally behind the houses over there, parked by the houses, watching us. Right there. Watching us. Like they literally, they were parked to where they can see us. So I instantly, like, I started walking up so I could make sure I'm not tripping. I walk up, and lo and behold, it's Oakline police watching us behind the house. And soon as we pulled out our phones again and started recording, they pulled off. They pulled off again. They're literally racially profiling us, they really want to find a reason to bother us, or whatever the case is, but they can't find a reason. Now, they could make up a lie if they want to, but the fact of the matter, my bad, I'm missing a part, because the only reason why they did pull off, mind you, me and my husband started recording once we noticed that they were still watching us parked behind the house. So, and I guess they getting a kick out of it, and they think it's fun, and they think it's funny. And look at them, y'all. They right here again. Look at them, bothering us, harassing us. Officer 312, Oakland Police, harassing us though. Still bothering us though. Still bothering us. Still. We not even, why y'all not looking at nobody else and bothering nobody else, but y'all keep coming over here where we at? Yeah, I'm telling the whole story. Now what? Leave us the fuck alone. We ain't even doing nothing. Like, we over here minding our business. This is a public park. I have watched police officers and Park District employees or whatever the case is ride around, you know what I'm saying, doing their job and doing what they're supposed to do. But these guys right here are literally fishing and racially profiling us. They want to fuck with us. That's what they want to do. And they keep, see how they going over there, and they keep like doing a U-turn and turning right back around just to come back over here, just to go park behind the house somewhere and fucking watch us. Straight weirdos, man. Some straight freaking creeps and weirdos. You supposed to be out here protecting and serving, but you're fucking with us. It's a damn car. Let me tell y'all, it's a car parked over here in parking lot number 2. And he doing the same thing we doing. Y'all not bothering him. Why? Because he's white, okay? We black, we up here, and they don't like the fact that we up here. They feel like we up to no good because we're up here. Where you at now? Your ass hiding. Where the hell he just go? He's sitting on the other side of the house, hiding though, because he know that I'm fucking recording. It stink over here. But anyway, I'm not even done with I'm almost done with the story, y'all. The only reason why they pulled off is because not only was we recording them, but the minute that my husband started running, he started running. Just like anybody else, they jog through this park all the time. As soon as he started running, they instantly did a U-turn super fast and literally came back around again. Like, these motherfuckers is crazy. And I'm just gonna record until they try to say something to us. But I feel like what they're doing is they intentionally trying to bother us so that we can move around from their area or get out of their park or whatever the case is. But you don't own this shit. You know what I'm saying? We come up here all the time. We even come up here with our kids sometimes. We ain't bothering nobody. I know the rules for this park. We ain't got no motorbikes or anything by the park. We not smoking. We don't smoke. We don't drink. We not having a party. We ain't having no barbecue. We ain't doing nothing out the ordinary other than what everybody else does when they come up here, which is mind their damn business. So why are you bothering us? Exactly. There will only be one reason for you to fuck with us, and that reason is being that you're racially profiling us. You're prejudiced as hell. Y'all prejudiced. I never liked the Oakline police, by the way, because they have always been prejudiced. They still hiding behind the fucking house, though. They some freaking weirdos. They have, now they bringing another police car. Now if that's the same police car, I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I know that officer 317. Oh yeah, they bought another police car. Yeah, they bothering us, y'all. They bothering us. They got 2 officers riding through this motherfucker bothering us though. I know the numbers. That number on that car was 351. The other one is 317. Y'all got 2. Man, today's time that we live in, yo. See, they it's like mental racism, mental, being prejudiced. Oh, he finna meet up with his homie behind the house. Damn, just can't leave us alone. Like, we come up here to get a peace of mind. How is this getting a peace of mind if y'all bothering us? Because y'all see a black male and a black woman. Like, what? What's the problem? You don't like the melanin? Well, I ain't melanin. Of course I'm not. You don't like what y'all see? Well, it's okay. Y'all gonna have to get used to it. All in all, though, I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm probably finna record this for a minute because they really, like, they messing with us.
Right now,
They definitely talking about how we recording them. They literally behind this house, y'all.
But I feel like they either finna wait till we pull off to try to get behind us, which I'm gonna start recording then. Oh, snap.
The crazy part about it, though, let me tell y'all something. The crazy part about it is the first time I had I caught the guy up here last time, and see, this how I caught him. Me and my husband, we was in the basketball court area playing basketball with each other, and then all of a sudden the police rolled up, sat there and watched us, because the parking lot number 2 is like literally very close to it's right, sitting right next to the basketball court. So they were watching us, like just sitting there watching us play basketball. Then as soon as we turned around and noticed they was right there, that's when they pulled off. And our car was parked all the way over here in parking lot number 1. Only car over here. They sped off super fast the minute that they seen our car over here and sat over here next to our car, running our plates. And soon as I started walking up close to the police car to see what the hell he was doing, he immediately rolled off. And I said, hey, I had a question to ask you, man. What you doing? He said, what am I doing? What are you doing? It's what he said. He was like, I'm doing my job. I said, how are you doing your job, bro? If you never mind. Anyway, it's a beautiful day outside, right? He was like, oh yeah, and pulled off. Next thing you know, when he pulled off, he never came back. He wasn't even watching us like how he doing now, or nothing like that. He pulled off. They're literally fucking bothering us right now. They're hiding behind this house. Oh, damn, there they go right there. But they was, what?
Who's that, Burbank or Oak?
That's Oak Lawn. That's Oak Lawn. Literally are so fucking prejudiced that they bothering us. They sitting behind this house. They watching us. They watching our every move just to see what we got going on. Come on. Because I know you finna come right back around. Fucking asshole. And see, it pisses me off when they do this to decent black people that's not doing anything wrong, just minding their business. It really irritates my soul. But I'm gonna encourage all black people or anybody that's being racially profiled by any police to continue to record, because he probably finna come back around. I just seen him right off towards the area where he comes around to, unless he pulled off and went towards the main street. But all they finna do the whole time that we here is bother us, though. That's all they about to do. And I don't care what nobody say, because I'm so sick and tired of people saying like they're not even bothering you. Just mind your business. And yeah, exactly. There they go right there. They finna come back around again. Now, mind y'all, that's Officer 351, and there's another officer hiding behind the house. Still hiding behind the house, Officer 317. So, I'm keeping track of these numbers. If I see another officer with a different number, that means that they brought another officer. But didn't I tell you though? Didn't I say don't be surprised if they bring their buddies? I told my husband that. I said it's only one car that's fucking with us right now, but do not be surprised if they bring their buddies again. I mean, I said it again as if it happened multiple times, but I told him, I said, don't be surprised if they bring their buddies. This is not how we planned our day. So the hell, like we
I know
ain't.
people be like, go to a different park. I mean, at the end of the day, the parks in the hood is where they doing the most killing and shooting at.
Exactly.
Where we live at. So we're getting out of that area, going into a more peaceful area, which we shouldn't have to expect to be harassed just
Exactly.
because we want to go somewhere to a peaceful park where we ain't got to worry about looking over our shoulder every 5 minutes.
Exactly.
They always try to find something. I know y'all ain't gonna be able to say that. We come up here because we've been coming up here.
We've been coming up here for over a year.
That don't mean it's accepted to I'm not finna accept the fact that just because I'm coming up here, I'm finna get harassed. No.
No, like this is not what we planned for, to come up here and get harassed. Like I told y'all, we've been coming up here for over a year, and let me make sure I'm not going over the time. Yeah, we've been coming up here for over a year, and out of the whole year that we've been coming up here, this is the second time that they did this to us. The second time, but this is my first time catching it on camera. So I hate when people be like, oh yeah, just go to another park, or they're not even bothering you, and then they try to justify what they're doing. Look at the today's world that we live in. It's so many black people that get harassed by the police for no reason. Absolutely no reason. Just, you can be shooting basketball, you can be running around a track. Yeah, that's what I was telling them. Like, last time they harassed us when, they were racially profiling us when we were playing basketball. So yeah, like I told him, I said they gonna keep acting like they pulling off and doing something else, but they finna keep coming right back around to see what we doing though. At the end of the day, like, stop saying just go to another park. We don't want to go to a park it's nothing wrong with we know where all the nice parks at. Trust me, we do. But this is the one that we used to.
Send us no gas money or anything like that, then don't tell us to go nowhere else.
Exactly. I'll put my cash app up here for y'all if y'all want to send some gas money or something like that to send us to another park or something. But nah, like, man, look, at the end of the day, we gonna keep recording this BS. That's what we supposed to do. Because their job is to serve and protect, and our job is we supposed to count on them to serve and protect us. But these are literally public serving tyrants that are just racist, abusing their power, you know what I'm saying, through the system that they work in. They hate black people, so they get in these fields of this job just to racial profile black people, or they already racist, so all they need is the correct job to be around the people that they hate the most, which is dumb as hell to me. Like, why would you even want to be around that? Why would you want to cause problems in your life? That's crazy. But yeah, like, they out here. The world we live in is only gonna get worse. I'm gonna be honest with you, it ain't finna get no better. Like, it's gonna only get worse. They gonna keep harassing black people. They gonna keep bothering us. They ain't gonna stop. They really want him. They really want to fuck with him real bad though. You know what I'm saying? Cause he dark skinned. He look like he I guess to them he looks like he's up to no good, but I have a amazing husband. He don't even be on that. He is literally like a man of God. Real talk. He mind his business. He don't be out here like these other punks. He ain't stupid. He don't do dumb stuff. That's all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? We come up here every time, we just get a peace of mind. It's beautiful up here. I have seen doves up here. I've seen an eagle. I've seen birds. Of course we see birds, but like it's just the nature up here is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's so quiet. All you hear is like the birds chirping. You rarely hear an ambulance or anything like that. Like now, but other than that, honestly, it's just we just be minding our business for real. It's just people like this. They want to mess with us for no apparent reason. Anyway, yeah, so I mean, if anything, I'm gonna come back and record some more if I see something else. Other than that, I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all keep tuning in to my channel for more content. Like, subscribe, and comment, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I make a new video. Alright guys, we getting ready to leave. Officer 317, I believe, is still actually sitting behind this. I said 317, I believe, because I'm not sure if it's 351 or 317. But my husband walked over there recording a video, and he said that he saw them sitting right there behind that house, like I've been trying to tell y'all. So we pulling off this way. We're gonna pull off this way, and I'm gonna record for our own safety. I do not trust these people. And I just, yeah, I don't. So could you go straight or?
Yeah. Just in case they try to say, you know, you can record us driving too.
I'm recording us driving.
They try to say, hey, you know, you didn't put on your turn signal. You didn't come to a complete stop.
We putting on our signal. Mind you, we're minding our business because we're leaving.
Speed limit 25. I'm doing 20 miles per hour right now. So this is just in case they try to abuse their authority.
Mind you, y'all, they've been sitting behind this house for about a good about 30 minutes. Yeah, they've been sitting behind that house hiding and shit for 30 minutes.
Complete stop. Yeah, they don't know the side. And it's like this the longest they ever sat up here too though. They out of the what, we've been coming up here for like a year or 2 years. We've been coming up here for a while. It's the longest that they have ever sat up here, which is crazy. Ever. And it ain't no coincidence either. Ain't no coincidence. Because if they was already up here.
And I told him, I said, usually it's always, we both know it's always a park district employee that'll come around, you know, that'll just circle around into the parking lots.
I should have just let you show them they pulled off.
They pulled off?
Yep.
You just saw them pull off?
No, not just now, but I could tell where they were parked at. They pulled off. I just looked down. I should have turned around so you could show them.
So yes, they are definitely following us, and they are definitely harassing us. Yep. No lie, y'all. They pulled off. They not there no more. Oakland police is racist as I don't know what. I'm still recording until we get out of the area.
Like I was saying during my live, which I deleted already. But I get it to a certain extent of a lot of crimes are being committed by a lot of black males. But the thing is, I'm not sagging. I don't smoke weed. I ain't got no gun on me. I don't look like I'm finna do nothing. I don't. It's obvious that I'm not that type of black male though. Sometimes
I was just saying
it's
that
hard
too.
to be able to tell, but most of the time you can tell that young black male. And I can only speak about black males. A lot of people be trying to, man, well, us white people deal with it. I'm not white. I'm not Mexican. I'm not nothing else but black. So I'm only speaking from a black male's view, which I do understand. We all deal with it. But as far as black is what I'm speaking on right now, being that I'm black, it's like, okay, a lot of violent crimes being committed, especially out here in Chicago. All right, cool.
But guess what? Majority of the violent crimes come from.
Even with that being said, like, they come from us though. I ain't gonna lie. But the thing is, that's like me saying that this person on a bike that's Caucasian is racist, and this person in this black truck is racist.
Right.
Just off of looking at them, like, I can't do that, because guess what? That person may be more nicer than any black person or any Hispanic or any other race that I met when I'm trying to just prejudge. Yeah, so I get the prejudge thing. I understand it to a deeper meaning, because that's prejudging. To look at me and say, well, let's patrol a little bit longer because he might shoot somebody, or he might rob somebody, or he might steal something, or he might, like, that's prejudging me though.
But you can't even, I wouldn't even suggest you as a black man justify their wrongs, because like you said, we could be trying to racial profile them.
I'm not,
you know what I'm saying?
They not right though, and I'm not even justifying it. I'm just saying, all I'm saying is, like, it's not right, because I can't sit out here and prejudge 24/7 to everybody I see. Oh man, this little white racist person, man, this little racist Mexican, this racist, man, I don't know what type of person this is, man. I don't know what.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They
probably love other races. I don't know.
The two worst encounters, one of the worst encounters that we have had with living in the city of Chicago is CPD, Chicago Police Department. They harassed us before. They pulled up on us because they said we had our high beams on, but everybody that was driving that night had their high beams on.
Man, they almost had
their guns drawn on us. It was from over, when did this happen? Like 3 years ago?
2019.
No, it was 2020.
2020.
It happened like the end of 2020. And they put their lights on us, and they made us pull into a Popeye's parking lot. And they started asking us for our driver's license. We said, what is the reason for you pulling us over? Because you got your high beams on. I said, ma'am, everybody around here got their high beams on tonight. It's dark as hell around here. She was like, yeah, but you can't be flashing the high beams on people. I said, they flashing the high beams on us. What are you talking about? Like, what are you... She was like, just give me your driver's license and registration. I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, ma'am. I don't really have to give you anything. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, she calls for backup. And what do you know? It was like, what was it? Like 8 police officers, all women. All women with their hands on their guns.
Yes. I was looking like it was one lady standing next to me. I think it was like 3 by the door.
Guess what, y'all? This how y'all know they harassed the hell out of us. They harassed the hell out of us because guess what they didn't do? They didn't give us a ticket. They gave us no citation. They just pretty much harassed the shit out of us, and then got in their cars and rolled off.
Yeah.
Okay, that was the
recorded. Didn't you record that too?
I can't really. I don't think so. I can't even remember. I don't know.
Recorded it on my page, so if they want to see it, go see it.
The next horrible encounter. My husband, he said he got it on his page. It was from 2020. But the next horrible encounter that we have had before also was 2 years ago. Blue Island police. Woo wee. When I say racial, they worse than Oak Line, y'all. They worse because see, Blue Island, they real big and bold with it. Alright, they will literally arrest you on public property for doing nothing wrong and try to say that it's private property. And it's their property. They have harassed so many people. I watched them pull people out of their cars. They are the dirtiest of them all. Blue Island police. Whatever you do, don't ride through that muff, boy. But yeah, they almost they got on there with us, y'all. And then they did all that shit and let us go.
Yeah.
And
threatening
to take us to jail. They already had us in handcuffs. They had us
recorded too.
We recorded as much as we could, all the way up until my phone. They took my phone when they was putting me in the handcuffs. They took my phone. And what was their reason? Because we pulled into a public parking lot, and they tried to say it was private property, and we've been coming there. They was already putting this. They had this black dude. They was about to arrest him, but instead of arresting him, they called a tow truck that was sitting right around the corner and took his motorcycle from him for no reason, y'all. That was never private property. They was just harassing people, and guess what? We took it to court, and the judge threw it out.
Yep.
The judge threw it out.
The whole thing is, by that being my first video ever that I recorded, this is why y'all should record, like my wife said. We encourage y'all to record. My channel started from recording encounters that I felt I was treated unfair. And then it elevated into other stuff. But like, my channel gonna always be based off that, because this is the life of being black. Same thing with my wife. She does this because this is the life of being black. Like, something that's, you know, not shown and not talked about a lot.
And we got small black children, man, that also get profiled as well. So at the end of the day, it's our best bet as parents or as adults. We know what's going on out here in this world. Record. And all they do is they try to sit here and they make it seem like we tripping, or we crazy, or we just saying everything is racist.
That's all they say.
That's their first thing. Oh, they say everything is racist. I don't think we say everything is racist.
Nah.
But we capture a lot of racist moments on camera, though. And that's the real truth.
It ain't our fault people was like that. It's not our fault.
I mean, yeah, like, how can it be our fault that we capture racism, or, my bad, people being prejudiced on camera all the time, and we just put it on our channel?
And we not finna accept it, though. A lot of y'all probably like, well, you know, that's just the way out of the world is.
No, that's not what you're supposed to do.
I'm not accepting that. That's what I'm not accepting. And I never will accept that, because that's not right. That ain't how life's supposed to go. I ain't the creator, but I know it don't supposed to go like that, though.
But we are in the end times, and this is prophecy being unfolded at the same time. So, I mean, life was never supposed to be created this way, period. Just like it wasn't supposed to be technically created for us to work a 9 to 5 or pay for everything, you know, but the system was tweaked. When God created the earth, people started to get greedy and create and come up with ideas that they can budget. I mean, not budget off of, what's the word? Can't even think of the word. Maybe I did say it right, but you know, pretty much get money off of. So at the end of the day, life was never supposed to be this way, period, at all. And the fact that it is this way, we're just gonna do what we do, and we just gonna put these cell phone cameras to use. So anyway, yep, I had to record that. But yeah, tune in to them shorts that I'm posting. Tune in to the first video before this one. Or I might clip this into the longer video, whatever the case is. Yeah, but continue to tune in for more content, and I'm out.